Welcome to What's Growing at CMC, the weekly segment where I, Daniel,
and I, Talasha, share some stories about what God is up to here at College Mennonite Church.
As always, God is at work through the words and stories of the people of this church.
Catherine Eshelman celebrated her 90th birthday this year by writing a book.
And Leonard Penner has a memoir.
Catherine and Leonard have both led fascinating lives of service, so contact them if you want to take a look at their books.
In other CMC news, Seong-Han Kim has been named Northeast Asia Director for Mennonite Central Committee.
Seong-Han and most of his family live in South Korea now, but remain connected with our congregation.
To the entire Kim family, congratulations. And our prayers are with all of you in this time of new ministry.
Weldon and Luetta Friesen recently spent several weeks on a Mennonite disaster service assignment in the Florida Panhandle.
They worked on repairs for a mobile home that was damaged 2 years ago by Hurricane Michael.
You'll catch a few pictures of their time there soon.
You'll also get to see a few pictures of Casting Hope, which we reported on last week.
And you may, if you come by the Memorial Garden on April 8, see some Goshen College students at work.
Thanks in advance to these students for helping get the garden ready and in shape for spring.
April is Staff Appreciation Month.
We have an incredible team of staff here at our church.
We'll talk more about Tina, Marie, Doug, Scott, Jessica, Anne-Marie, Addie, Brooks, and Larry next week.
For now, consider this your prompt to think about how you might express your appreciation to them in the coming month.
As pastors, we can't overstate how grateful we are for this dedicated work on this team.
Guess what? Today's Easter!
That means that some of you are gathered together in the parking lot right now watching this.
We're recording this before the event actually takes place, but here's hoping that the weather has gone as predicted and we've had a lovely morning together.
This holy day is a high point in our church year.
A high point in the story of the people of God.
And this year, because of the way that we've been walking through the big story together, we experienced this year differently.
Today, we are celebrating the ultimate story of God sticking with us.
We are celebrating a God who knows us intimately and is bigger than we can imagine.
A God who loved this whole earth enough to come to live, die, and resurrect among us.
A God who breathed life into the world and still breathes in us.
Say it with me. God was, God is, and God will be.
Thanks be to God.
Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God. Reaping and sowing, planting and hoeing, there's something showing, popping up through the sod. The Spirit's blowing, new life we're knowing, giving and growing in the garden of God.